Sophia uncle na him raise Sophia. He don't come outside, can't tell him one side of the story. My correct people dem Dele Momodu don't come out, can't talk a lot of things. Say at a point, Davido self stop to dey pay school fees. Say na even Davido papa na call dey pay all the arrears of school fees. Imagine, say Davido daughter, a whole Davido daughter go dey owe school fees for school. This is shameful. This is shameful. It's shameful actually. So they say na the father na come clear, all the fees and all that. Even nanny fees, say na Davido father na come clear. You see my reason why I thought say Sophia shit for church for going to go and be paying 28, close to 28 million every year for house. It doesn't make sense. You see this life, person fit promise you heaven and earth. But now the one where you get your own, your nine be your own, oh. Your own, nine be your own. You know fit dey calculate your life on top another person pocket, because person fit disappoint you any day, anytime. Any day, anytime. You cannot be calculating your life based on promises, based on the good times, based on this, based on that, because a minute can change. 1 second like this, everywhere don't bust. That's why I was like, if you are getting this kind of money, why not you invest? This country, now people wey no get money, oh. Now then they hear am woto. But once you have money, you can venture into businesses that will actually yield high profits for you. Businesses there woto. Yakpa. So why you go and be wasting the money and you can't even afford it? Look at her paying rent 3 times in a year, as if saying a land she dey buy, as if saying a house she dey buy. It doesn't make sense. This life, as you see like this, no follow people, no compete with people. Because if you dey follow people like this, you go for yakata for inside gutter. You don't. Live your life on your terms. Dey your lane. Dey your lane. Don't live for the streets. How many people even know say na the kind house where Sophia dey stay be that? House where she dey stress herself, they pay 3 times in a year. If you are paying for a house 3 times in a year, honey, you just can't afford it. You just dey struggle say you won't live there. Like here for Nigeria, they say for some countries they pay monthly. Here for Nigeria, we pay yearly. We pay yearly, yeah. So when you're struggling to begin to pay 3 times a year, that means you really cannot afford it. My correct people them. Dele Momodu have come out here, said a lot. And if everything he said is the truth, then Sophia is the victim here. Imade, they pass through a lot. Person wey get rich father. Forget say we dey shout say, the house too cost, the house too this, the house too that. Why we dey shout like that now? Because of say, person can fall your hand at any time. Person fit fall you hand anytime. Person fit leave you for the desert without no water. That's why you need to hold your own water. No depend for person water. No depend for water wey man go give you. Hold your own water, because any moment person fit leave you in the desert without no water. If not, even that house, Davido can comfortably pay it. Hello, come on. He can. He can. Now they see the watches, 500 million, 700 million, diamond chains of heavy amounts. He can actually even buy a house for his daughter to be comfortable. But when we begin to hear things like school fees, oh my God, like this break my heart, honestly. Davido, you fall my hand if this is true. I'm not even going to lie. You did. You don't fall my hand. If all these things what I read now true, make I read them for now. My candid opinion on Davido Adeleke vs Sophia Momodu by Dele Momodu. Last night I received a distressing message from Mr. David Adeleke, aka Davido. He was obviously devastated by the counter affidavit submitted in court earlier in the day. In response to his affidavit seeking a joint custody of his daughter with my niece, Sophia Momodo, I had seen Davido's affidavit about 2 weeks ago, and I was very surprised as Davido and I had spoken on a video call days earlier with him and Pastor Toby Adegboyega, and he never told me he had any custody issues with my niece. So you can imagine my confusion to find out via social media and subsequently confirmed by my niece that he had filed an action in court seeking joint custody of their daughter. During the reference video call, we were all very excited about his forthcoming wedding ceremony. As an event, our family congratulated him about. Prior to this, David had told me he eventually spoke to their daughter after a long lull of about 2 years. He was very happy and excited, so I thought everything was settled, and he and Sophia would now have the opportunity of taking maximum care of their daughter. I had offered special thanks to David's dad, Mr. Dele, for his kindness and support for our daughter during the period of David's absence. I had also taken Sophia and their daughter to my very dear friend, Governor Ademola Adeleke, seeking his intervention. To the best of my knowledge, there was never a problem of joint custody. The issues were non-payment of school fees for several sections, non-payment of accommodation and salaries of a nanny. There was no car dedicated to Davido's daughter, and so on. Mercifully, I mentioned all to Dr. Adeleke, and he responded positively, like a true grandfather. On the issue of non-payment of school fees, Davido's dad cleared everything and also sent a payment of future bills. He gave his granddaughter a car to take her to school. The remaining issues was on accommodation. Davido's dad verbally offered, in his discussion with me, one of their family apartment in Oniru. The one where Davido con dey claim say na him buy o. Make we dey talk truth when we see am abeg. Estate Victoria Island, however, may be due to miscommunication. Davido's lawyer had communicated otherwise. After Sophia clarified for me, she politely declined the offer, and her reason was tenable in my view, because since she's not married to David, she can't be comfortably living in a place swarming with David's family members. She and her daughter had been living in Ikoyi before David and Sophia started their latest quarrels. Sophia's request was that David should pay half of the accommodation while she would pay the other half. David said he could only contribute 5 million annually. My opinion is that the absence of camaraderie between David and Sophia has caused this debacle. I have cautioned repeatedly that their daughter must not be allowed to suffer or be treated like a second-class child. David's global status makes this imperative. Sophia allowed David access to their daughter, provided she has her nanny around 24/7. The 9-year-old herself made this request, and I believe this should be favorably considered and accepted. Grandniece had been released to go out with her cousin on several occasions. The governor's daughter, Nike, was at Sophia's house with the governor's grandson last Christmas Day, despite the fact that there wasn't ample notice, and she still granted access. 2 months ago, the governor's son, Sinarambo, requested a play date between the kids, and Sophia rented out a children's place in Victoria Island for them to spend hours together. The only time she couldn't join her father's family was when her grandfather requested to go on vacation with her for 3 weeks last year, as the notice was too short and Sophia had already paid for their own trip due to lack of communication between the parents. The court yesterday referred to the case for possible settlement by the Alternative Dispute Resolution (ADR) section of the court during settlement week, and I strongly advise that Davido and Sophia engage truly with the process as opposed to making harmful and irreversible statements on social media, which not only violate the law but the interests of their child. I have in the past 9 years tried my best to ensure amicable resolution of dispute and encourage both parents to have a proper structure both in place for the welfare of their daughter. It is inappropriate to note that Sophia did not instigate this court action and is only seeking to protect their daughter and to ensure that there is a structured, safe, and sustainable manner in which father and child can engage with each other. The rhetoric in the media should be avoided by all means, as this only further inflames what is already a traumatic experience for all parties involved, especially the child in question, Dele. My correct people dem, e good so say Davido no pay Imade school fees for years. E good so I know say him be celebrity, him dey popular, everly, people wey love am go wan fight for am, they go wan stand for am. But when you see truth, talk truth. When you see truth, talk truth. Is it good say no pay him pikin school fees for years? Even the house wey they say, oh, the house is too much, it's too much. But check Davido lifestyle. Check him lifestyle. If he give him pikin comfort, is it too bad? No, they ask so. They say who they ask question, they miss road. When you hear the amount where they buy watch, when you hear the amount where they buy all those diamonds, where they pour all those big chains for neck, then why can't you give your daughter a good life? At least that's the life she has been used to. That's the life that she has been living for years. And all of a sudden you do U-turn. It is well, oh. It is well. I just leave una for comment section. Make una talk una belle. I'll be at the comment section to hear una views. Maybe una go give me, una know now. We get many people there for comment section that they make sense where we're not be the ones where they come with insult. No, you give your opinion. Somebody can learn from a good opinion. No, because every time you come and be insulting people, it's not the best. I know say people there will go drop better opinion where we will learn from. Because me right now, reading all of this, I will not lie, I'm not happy. Because I know the kind of life where Davido they live. I know what thing they put for body. Then why can't you do this for your child, your flesh, your blood? Every child should be treated equally. At the end of the day, now then go come claim victim. God will judge you. It is well. First person say, why is she always avoiding to live close to Davido's family? Will that hurt the child? I am sure she's always telling the child that her father's family are bad and can harm her, so she should stay away from them. Since this thing start, I just dey see things like I don't want her there because I want the safety of my daughter. If they say you been read wetin the man talk, you for no type this thing. This clearly shows that you don't even read what the man said. The second person say, if David can be giving outsiders, he barely knew millions. Why is he having issues catering for his own kids as well as paying bills? Ask me, she be a person where they say, I have to say they say, because now I'm not even sure again, where they say he donate 250 million to orphanage. Lamba. Una no go finish us for this social medium. It is well. First person say, no one is talking about Davido taking the issue to court and bringing it public, which he could have opted to be settled indoors with both families involved. Then the second say, so Davido lied about giving her a house and car for Imade. Davido will buy a year. Kind bad comment be this. Next person say, keep your emotions aside. Sophia is being the logical one here. Even Davido is too busy for joint custody. If he loses a son to an avoidable pie, why would a woman release her only child to your custody? Joint or full? Make it make sense. Davido that is always wearing Ifeanyi's face pendant on his neck is not reminding himself of the boy Abi they play at. Next person say, I don't see why Sophia should agree to live in the house since she's not married to David. That's like indirect enslaving. If you are poor, you won't understand it. Then the next say, OBO is right. Sophia has a point. Imade needs her father. Uncle Dele is a good man. I am hungry. You true dey hungry because this your write-up, abi your comment, I don't understand. Next person say, to be honest, Davido is surrounded by too many men that smoke and engage in all manner of things. Such an environment is not conducive for a young girl like Imade. Then the second say, if Sophia is a better person, tell me one reason Davido won't marry her. If man no one marry you, if you like, turn your head, begin to dey waka with your head instead of your leg, you no go marry. If you like, dey lick im leg. See, person wey no want, you no want. It's as simple as ABC. With Sophia, Davido just want to eat his cake and have it. You wan eat your cake and you want to have it at the same time. Because Sophia said that when she say, I no do this hide and seek game with you, probably her friends therefore don advise her. Say, babe, this guy no rate you. Move on with your life. How im go dey hide you, dey run things with you, then im dey flaunt another woman? Una know say sometimes when person love, you no go even know wetin dey do again. We all dey do like this, dey give yourself hope, say okay, like this, like that. It is well, my correct people dem, it is well. Make una judge this matter abeg, make I know wetin una think. Because for me, you no do well at all. You no do well. If all these things wey Sophia uncle talk na true, then he no do well. Make he come tell us in one side of the story. Truth o. No be all this one wey house wey they say they buy, they say na the father bin wan give family house. Who go gree go stay for family house? Na even apartment o. No be say na fully detached apartment wey you go dey with neighbors, everybody go get apartment. Na him she go stay with Davido family. Even if I no get money, I go stay for one room than to go stay for that kind house for free. Lie to lie. So Davido no way for even fit buy house for him daughter. When una leave matter for Matthias abeg. Me, I don't drop my mic Una, thank you so super much for watching. Una continue to stay beautiful. Una bye.